Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com.
Chosen ones, empaths. You may or may not know that empaths and chosen ones can suffer from narcissistic traits. Most of the times, these narcissistic traits aren't noticed because your empathy is so strong. But narcissists change that. Once all the empathy is used up and there's nothing but anger and pain and no way to deal with it, the super empath goes supernova when his or her narcissistic traits become more dominant traits. In space, a supernova event occurs when a star explodes, runs out of fuel, and dies. Likewise, the empath, under prolonged narcissistic abuse, exhausts their positive energy. It is this energy that keeps the narcissist content. When this happens, an empath ceases to be caring, understanding, and instead you become controlling, horrible, and bitter. Hence, an empath supernova is an empath's shutdown of their heart from being mistreated by the narcissist. So, this event occurs, and you may be able to look back in retrospect at your own journey and see how you actually transitioned into this supernova and the super empath was born. You see, the narcissist is very fearful. They're very scared when they see this occurring because you outdo them. You outdo the narcissist. The thing is your empathy combined with the narcissistic traits is more destructive to the narcissist than a narcissist with sheer narcissism alone. Because you have emotional empathy, you have spiritual empathy, you have empathy combined with it. But all it is that's put on the back burner and your narcissistic traits come to the front. But you have emotional intelligence behind what you're doing. So you're able to literally pick apart this narcissist that was involved in your life. You literally pick them apart. And, self-proclaimed narcissists know this is the case. As much as they love the super empath and the chosen one, they love the supply source. They do know there's an expiration date because narcissists will run anyone dry of supply, of positive energy. They'll run anyone dry. No one can actually entirely please a narcissist. So eventually, throughout the relationship, whether it lasts decades, years, or however long, eventually, you're going to cease to be able to produce this supply and you're going to transition into this supernova. And this is when the tables turn, This is when the tables turn, when the super empath is born. Now, there are some signs that signify, or just a few that I thought of that signify the supernova occurring. You may have been a very caring individual to do, or this narcissist that was involved in your life. You may have been very caring, loving, pure, empathetic, kind, courteous. But you shift from that, from this caring persona to someone who's controlling, right? And you begin to have full control over the narcissist and their whereabouts and what they're doing and their life, right? You begin to have full control over this narcissist, right? And this is one of the signs that occurs. Another thing is you may have been very peaceful and loving towards this narcissist that was involved in your life. You may have been very peaceful, loving, kind, pure, honest, true, but you turn nasty. You turn very nasty towards them. And they're very shocked by this, right? They're very shocked. Narcissists in general are very shocked at when they bear witness to the supernova taking place. It literally sends chills down their spine. But the thing is, after your acts like this, like turning controlling or turning nasty, you know, shifting from caring to controlling, and turning from peaceful and loving to nasty, and growing bitterness towards them, you can feel ashamed after the horrible act. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But you can feel quite ashamed because it's not in your nature. You don't know why you're responding this way. You know, say this was a romantic partner, for instance. You may have had some so-called good times and you generally cared about this person, but for some reason you're just irritated to your spirit about them and you're turning nasty and bitter and twisted towards them. You know, this is a supernova taking place, right? And they get scared, not because you're going to attack them or harm them. They just fear the empath supernova. They know it's game over, right? Another thing that happens with the super empath, or the chosen one of the empath, is you become hypervigilant, right? And you're able to see with this enhanced vision, and you shut down your emotions to others. You become cold. You shut off your emotions. This empathy that you have is just inside you, but you've shut it off to the world. You've encapsulated it. You no longer have emotions towards others, including the narcissist that was involved in your life, and mainly the narcissist that was involved in your life. You shut off these emotions towards them. And another sign is you'll have trust issues. After going through this experience, even if genuine people start talking to you or trying to, you'll just see faults in them and you'll have some serious trust issues. But, you know, it could have been really chaotic what you went through with this narcissist involved in your life. And the thing is it is justified. You were abused, you were mistreated for long periods of time. And suddenly you just went into this supernova rage. You just exploded. And you completely transformed. And to them, it's like you become a whole new person. A whole entirely different person. The whole person that they got to know, who they got to manipulate and cheat and deceive, this narcissist that was involved in your life. The whole person they got to know through being in contact with you. You totally and utterly change to someone completely foreign to them. It's like they're dealing with someone totally different in life. It's like they're not dealing with the same person anymore. You completely and utterly change. And this is when the tables turn. They actually become, and that's why they do. They play the victim. They'll use reactive abuse, and they'll claim that you're abusing them through your reactions. All of this is what I've described today, is your reaction to the abuse that you went through. All of it is your reaction. And then the narcissist will transform it into reactive abuse. They'll claim victimhood. They'll claim that they're in a poor position and they're a victim and you're troubling them, you know. But honestly speaking, you literally become someone totally and utterly different, you know. You become someone totally and utterly different to the eyes of the narcissist. They can't believe their eyes. They cannot believe that you've literally transformed like this, from this kind, loving, pure soul to someone who's literally changed in front of their eyes. So going forward, if you're out of the life of the narcissist now, you've gone through this supernova, just be aware of one of those signs that I said about trusting people, because there is people you can trust and you may suffer the consequences of going through this experience. One of the negative consequences of it is having trust issues with people. It is a blessing in a way, because you have discernment and you're not openly just trusting anyone and anyone. But there are good people out there, and there are people that do deserve you to trust them. So look out for that. And don't be nasty, controlling, bitter, you know, towards people that don't deserve it. It was only this narcissist deserved everything you dished out, right? And you were born, you're a super empath now after going through this experience. This is part of the awakening. You've awakened, you're healing now. You've awakened and ascended to being a super empath. So just don't let these qualities that you show towards the narcissist be used against people in your own life or people that don't deserve it. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find a link in the description box. Currently, I've got the secondary channel, the spiritual channel. Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.